Hello Aries, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and of course it's for you, my beautiful Aries, for March 2018. So it's for you, my beautiful Aries, for March 2018. You are going to come across as a certain challenge this month. You are going to come across with a certain situation this month. You are going to need to make a certain decision. Decision that you're going to need to make. It's not going to be easy. Decision you're going to need to make. It's going to be maybe a little bit difficult because it is just going to make you evaluate or re-evaluate certain stage in a certain part of your life, especially when it comes to your emotions. However, it is all about the new beginnings. It is all about the energy coming back into your sign, and it's all about you starting to feel re-energized finally. When it comes to the actual number, you have got the number one. Wonderful, fantastic, brilliant. Number one is all about the new beginning. Number one is all about power. Number one is all about getting that strength back. You see, it also means that you are going to need to kind of change certain part of your life in order to get where you want to get. But also, it is number one is also trying to let you know that there is going to be a certain situation that is going to arise in March, and that particular situation is going to make you react in a certain way, which is on another hand make you realize a new choice, a new option. So it's all about the new beginnings, and it's actually quite good. When it comes to the health, I can see that the skin, your actual skin, is going to be quite a sensitive area. You see, the skin, I mean, the energy is going to be okay. The energy is just going to start getting back into your sign, because lots of you were affected by all sorts of energies that made you feel quite tired most of the time. So now the energy is going to come back, but on another hand, your skin is going to be quite sensitive, you know, wherever your skin is, you know, your skin basically in general. So just try to kind of stick to natural products, natural shower gels, natural creams and things like that. Try to be the kind to your skin. So basically, as long as you're using natural good products, you know, and that helps your skin quite a lot with the actual skin general health. Okay, the 5th of March. 5th of March, it's an unusual day. Unusual but good, because there is going to be the situation that is just going to kind of come out of the blue. Literally, I've got something in my eye, sorry. There is going to be the situation that is just going to literally come out of the blue. And that particular situation is just going to make you realize that there is a tiny little situation that is just going to be a little bit, not dangerous, but it's just going to make you like, oh my God, no, I just need to act quickly. This situation is just going to come out of the blue. This is just, you can take it in a way like you are going to be tested in a certain way, and basically, because what's going to happen after that, it's more important, and after that you're actually going to realize your own capacity and your own bravery, and you are going to kind of find yourself in an unknown situation, but you're just going to absolutely love what is going to come out of it, the whole new option and the whole new realization, which is also going to be followed by somebody from the past. A certain person from the past is going to get in touch with you. On the 12th of March is another important day, because 12th of March is going to be a very interesting day and very powerful day, because it is going to be a lot about celebration and a lot about really being really happy, being really ecstatic, but you are going to be focusing on a certain stage in your life. You are going to be focusing on emotions, you are going to be focusing on relationships. Finally, things are going to be moving on towards the right direction. So this is very important, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, it doesn't matter. In general, in relationships, whether this is with lovers, with partners, with family members, with friends, it depends. But there are certain things that are just going to move on from square number 1 to square number 2. Perhaps you haven't seen certain people for a long time. Perhaps you haven't seen certain friends for a long time. Perhaps you wanted to talk to your partner about something. It all depends. However, the bottom line is that it is going to come out to be very, very harmonious and very positive outcome indeed. On the 29th of March is just a day when I would like to say, please, don't do any, sorry, I've got my moments, don't do anything, any planning or anything like that on the 29th of March. The 29th of March is not going to be the best day to plan, because it is just one of those situations, one of those days, one of those dimensions that if you start something on this particular day, it's just going to be slightly more difficult because of the certain energies on this particular day. So try to avoid, there is going to be the situation on the 29th of March, and there is going to a situation that is going to arise, that is going to require from you to sign something or something like that, but try to avoid any new beginnings, try to avoid any new starts or anything like that on this particular day, because it is not going to be the best day. So if you can move that date, you know, this situation happened before, but if you can move this day, it would be absolutely brilliant. But if you can't move this day, then I would really highly suggest to get something like, you see this Moldavite. Moldavite is absolutely brilliant. Moldavite is one of the most powerful crystals in my mind, and it's a very, very fantastic the way it actually works, and it's there to protect you from all sorts of negative energies, but it has got its unique way of doing it. And also, if you are if you do need to make like a really important decision and things like that, it's fantastic for decision making and from prosperity. So it makes sure that, you know, you do the right things and the energies on your side and things like that. So if you do not have a choice to change this particular date, then I would highly suggest to get like a Moldavite and just wear it, so it can actually protect you and help you to make the best possible choice. And Moldavite comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and you can buy it on my website. Okay, so this is just something that I really, really highly recommend. But also, on another hand, there is a very good message you are going to get at the end of that day as well. So it's not all about, oh my God, protect yourself, but it's also 29th of March. By the end of that day, there is a good news that you are going to get from someone who is very powerful, somebody who is very authoritative figure, somebody who has got a very strong and powerful energy. So there is a good news that you're going to, a couple of good news you're actually going to get on this particular day, okay? Now, going to the beginning of March 2018, right at the beginning of the March 2018, basically, this is going to be connected to the finances, this is going to be connected to the money, this is going to be connected to the career, it depends, okay? But there is a certain choice that you will have, and this choice is just basically going to be something that you wanted to do in a really long time, something that you were focusing on for at least the last couple of years, and you were just waiting for the right moment, you were just waiting for the right time. Maybe you just didn't feel like the energies were right, you just didn't feel like it was the right dimension, it wasn't the right time, maybe financially things weren't the best, but now this power of March and power of these amazing energies is just going to kind of make you open your eyes and realize certain things about your life and just push you towards the right direction. Don't wait for the actual time to be perfect. Don't wait for the actual time to be perfect. You do not need to feel perfect or wait for the perfect time in order to do something that means to you so much. Just go through and tap into that energy, and then you're all there. And this is what March is all about. Very, very big wish is coming through. Very big wish is coming through. Very big wish, very powerful, very significant. It's actually quite interesting because this wish is also going to be connected to half your finances and half your emotions. It's just something that you wanted to do in a really long time, something that you were focusing on, but also it's going to be half of your emotions as well, like your personal life. It's also going to, everything is going to start making sense, especially if things didn't make sense, you see. There is a challenge that you are going to make, and this challenge is just going to be very significant for you because it's going to be connected to an unknown situation. It's going to be connected to something that you haven't done before, and it's also connected to money, and it's connected to the finances. However, the good news is, and the good thing is, that at the end of the first week in March 2018, you are going to feel so much about your finances. This is just so important for those of you that have been waiting for the financial situation to improve, and also very important time for those of you moving to the mid part of July, I was going to say, gosh, moving to the mid part of March 2018, there is a realization that you are going to have, and this particular realization realization that you're going to have. It's also going to make you realize that you have to finish something. Something came to an end. Something just literally came to an end. Something is coming to an end, and it requires your energy. And also mid-March is going to bring, for those of you that are looking for a job, for those of you that are looking for work, there is something very special going to come through. Not any kind of job, a very special job, very powerful job, and job that brings lots of money. An unknown, big unknown situation is going to, situation is going to be connected to this, and this unknown situation that is just going to be connected to this is going to be the key to it, before, and the key to this particular energies. Remember when I said just tap into it, even if you're not too sure about it. However, very important for those of you who are looking for a job, looking for work, something very, very special is coming. Whether you have a job or whether you don't, and you're not happy where you are, you see something very, very particular is coming through. And also, very important time for those of you that are happy at your work, because there is something, some kind of promotion, something very important is actually going to happen in mid-March that is going to have a really amazing impact on you, your financial situation, your happiness, and people around you. There is going to be certain things from the past. You will feel very emotional actually when it comes to your own happiness, and you will want more out of life, and you will feel very nostalgic about the past, very nostalgic about the fun you used to have in the past. Maybe you were just working a lot, maybe you're focusing into the wrong things, you know, but you will be thinking about the balance. And this is just so important, because we can't be happy if we are just working all the time. We can't be happy if we are in a good relationship but we don't work, and then that can cause friction, you know. You just need to make sure that there is a right work-life balance. And sorry, this is exactly what you're going to be thinking about. This is exactly what you're going to be focusing on. And you know what? You will feel like, oh, you want an adventure, you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, you want to try something different. And I like that. Oh, love, I adore this energy. I adore this energy because it's just so powerful. It always brings something amazing. Moving to the end part of March 2018, moving to the to the last part of March 2018, you see, it is all going to be about you feeling that you want to live again, you feeling that you want to have an adventure. And this means so much. It doesn't only mean that you want to go out and go party, or go out and do a certain holiday, certain trip, go travel really far. No, it's not only about that. Some of you will have this type of adventure. This splits into two different levels. So some of you will want to have this type of adventure, like go out and travel, you see, have a literal adventure. But some of you will just have that particular journey that will come to an end. When it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, you will want to change things, you will want to start things, you will get bored with things, you want to shake things up a little bit. And it doesn't mean necessarily that you will lose it, you will want to leave the actual job that you have. Some of you will want to start thinking about it, but some of you will be thinking about stepping one level up. Some of you will be thinking about the promotions and things like that. However, that will be followed about you being indecisive. Something is going to be offered to you that is going to be very important and very significant to you. When I say something is going to be offered to you, so it's going to be connected to either your work. If you're retired, it's going to be connected to what you do and what you focus on. It all depends who can offer something to you, something that you normally focus on and use your energy towards, you see. So it all depends. Something is going to be offered to you and you're going to like it, and this is all going to boil down to the actual recognition. This is all going to come down in the form of the actual recognition, and that particular recognition is just going to be absolutely mind-blowing. You're going to love it. This is going to make you feel really happy. Other people are going to feel really good and really happy about you. And also, this is connected to your burden. This is connected to the problem. This has been part of your life for a really long time, and you wanted this to be part of your life for a really long time. Also, what else I was going to say, that there is situation going to arise at the end of March. If you are waiting for some kind of court result, or if you are waiting for some kind of results, or if you are waiting for someone to decide something for you, you see, at the end of March, it is going to be a very good news for those of you that are waiting for any kind of decision to be made, whether it's the court decision, whether it's somebody else deciding something else, whatever decision you need to have, whatever decision that you are waiting, expect this decision to be decided in your favor. So I can see a really good happiness here, fairness. I can see you feeling really happy, and also I can see you finally being able to relax, you see. There is going to be a slightly negative situation connected to that, and also the negative situation is connected to that. Sorry, that this is what I was going to say, to all this like decision making and things like that. However, the decision is going to be good, and it's going to be decided in your favor. So I think that this is going to be quite good as well. What else I was going to say is, to those of you that are actually in relationship, for you beautiful Aries, for you beautiful Aries that are actually in relationships, I can actually say that there is a certain challenge that you're going to need to have. There is a challenge that you are going to have with your partner, husband, wife, and that challenge is going to be connected to both of you. That challenge is more, first of all, going to be connected to your partner, and then you're going to be drawn in, and then you're both going to be facing a certain challenge. It is going to be a kind of negative situation, and it's just going to put you both in a certain test. You will both be tested the way you both going to be reacting in a certain situation when it comes to your relationship. I'm not saying about any cheating or anything like that, but I'm just saying that there is going to be slightly difficult, slightly complex situation that is just going to put you and your partner, husband, wife on a certain test. And the bottom line is that it's actually quite good, because at the end of that particular big test, you will both be able to relax, and you will both be able to kind of go on the next stage, and you will both be able to literally rest, you know, from the problem. And there is a big realization, powerful realization that you are going to have about your relationship, and also something very important, a big important idea is going to come out of it. And this idea is going to be very important to you, and this idea is going to be very important to your partner as well. On another hand, what else I was going to say, it is going to be very significant when it comes to the actual finances. There is a good news that you're both going to be facing about your finances and things like that. You see, what is really good to get, it's like maybe like a tiger's eye crystal, absolutely brilliant. You see, anything to do with career, anything to do with the finances. I mean, this is brilliant for like against evil eye and negative energy like that, but also when it comes to finances, career and prosperity. And especially when we are facing certain changes, when we are hoping for more, I highly recommend to wear tiger's eye crystal. You see, you can get this on my website. The link is in the description. It comes with a sterling silver setting and sterling silver chain. Sorry, I highly recommend this, especially when we deal with all sorts of like changes when it comes to relationships and work and prosperity and things like that. For those of you that are single, for my single Aries, you see there is an important realization you're going to make. Single Aries are going to be socializing a lot. Single Aries, you are going to be going out a lot, especially from the mid-March to the last part of March. A little bit on the first couple of days of March are going to be quite significant as well. But the mid-March to the last part of March, you're going to be socializing a lot. You're going to be going out a lot. You're going to be meeting a lot of people. But there is a very important realization that you're going to have. I'm not saying that you're going to find the love of your life or something like that. But when it comes to the actual love, when it comes to feelings, when it comes to emotion, you will realize at the end of March that there is someone you need to let go. There is still somebody going to be like a part of your mind, part of your spiritual journey still. There is still someone who is a part of your karma that is maybe blocking you from something or preventing you from something. Perhaps you're still fancying someone and liking someone subconsciously and you're not even realizing, but there is going to be a certain situation that is going to arise at the end of March 2018 when you're going to actually realize this. And this is really, really important. This is really important. I'm not saying that you're not going to have a fun in March. Don't get me wrong. I am seeing you flirting, having a great time with people, meeting people, whatever you do. But meeting someone like really important, like the love of your life, I don't think it's going to happen this month. But just let me tell you that this, what I just said that is going to happen, is just as important, because as soon as you realize that it's time for this person to let go, so many new doors are going to start opening, and these new doors are going to bring in the most beautiful love and emotions to you at exactly the right time. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching my videos, my beautiful Aries. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. What I always say, don't forget to share me on Facebook, Twitter, and also don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Thank you ever so much for watching my beautiful Aries. I love you. And speak to you later. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.